Hello coders, I hope you are coding well. In the previous video, we wrote the code to get room bookings with pagination in our Spring Boot application. And in today's video, we will complete this API in the Spring Boot and then we will test this in the Postman. And after this, we will write the code to call this API in Angular. So let's get started. So in our Spring Boot application, we need to create a new controller, and to do this, we will right click on this admin package and we will choose new Java class and we will name this class as reservation controller. And after this, we will annotate this class with @rest controller annotation. And after this annotation, we will add the annotation for request mapping. And for the URL, we will give it as /API/admin, and at the end we will annotate this class with @required aux constructor from Lombok. And after this we need to inject reservation service, so we will write private final, and after this we will mention reservation service and we will import it from services.admin.reservation, and after this we will name this as reservation service. And after this we will start writing a new method, and this method will return response entity, and we will name this method as get all reservations. And in the params of this method we need to accept the page number, so we will write @path variable annotation, and the data type of this will be int, and we will name this as page number. And after this, in the body of this method we will write a try block, and in this try block we will write a return statement and we will use response entity. And after this we will call OK method, and in this we will use reservation service and we will call a method get all reservations, and in the params of this method we will pass page number. And after this we will write catch, and in this we will catch exception and we will name this as E. And in the body of this block we will write a return statement and we will use response entity. And after this, to set the status we will call .status method, and in this we need to return http status and we will import it from spring framework .http. And after this we will send internal server error. And after this we will call body method, and in this we will send the message as something went wrong. And at the end we will annotate this method with @getMapping annotation, and for the URL we will set /reservations/page number. And with this our get all reservations API call is completed. Now let's run our application. And as you can see, our application is up on port 8080 without any errors. Now let's go to the Postman and let's test our get all reservations API call. And in the Postman, from the request types we need to select get, and after this we need to enter the basic URL, which is http localhost 8080. And after this we need to write the controller URL, which is /API/admin. And after this we need to give the endpoint URL, which is /reservations, and after this we need to give the page number and we will give it as 0. And after this we need to get the JWT token for the admin user, so we will go to the login API call, and in the body of this API call we will add the details of admin and then we will click on this send button. And as you can see, we got the response 200 OK. Now let's copy this JWT token from here, and after this we will go back to the API, and after this we will open authorization tab, and from the types we will select bearer token. And after this let's paste the token in this input, and after this we will click on this send button to call the API. And as you can see, we got 200 OK, and in the response body we got total pages is equals to 1 and the page number is 0. And after this we got reservation DTO list, and in this list we are getting one booking because we have only one booking in our database. Now let's go to our Angular application and let's write the method to call this API. And in our Angular application we will open the admin module, and after this we will open admin.service.ts file, and in this file let's go to the top and let's copy this get rooms method, and after this we will paste this method here. And after this we need to update the method name and we will write get reservations, and in the params of this method we will accept page number. And after this we need to update the URL of this method, and we will replace these rooms with reservations. And with this our get reservations method is completed. Now let's save this file and let's run our application. And as you can see, our Angular application is up without errors as well. And that's it for today's video. In the next video we will create a new component and we will write the code to show these reservations on a page for the admin.